Hey everybody, it's Dawn and
Mindy.
and we are two girls
And
their alcohol. Here we are.
Back again.
Back again. I'm still loving these cups.
Mhm.
All right. And we're still drinking the same thing. I actually like these.
Molly Crow.
I love the cups. Look at mine. I like the drink too. We are drinking Dewey Crush tonight. These are good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get right to the point. Our next rock and roller guest, Love. Let's bring him out. From the Bret Michaels band. He's a lot going on. Let's bring out Pete Evick.
What's up, guys?
Hi, Pete.
How are you?
How are you solo tonight? No, Gavin.
No, Gavin's at the candle shop working. He has to make a living too.
There you go.
That's awesome. I'm gonna take my glasses off so I can see you. There you go. So thank you for coming on. I know you're super busy.
No, thank you guys. You guys are busy. Your posts, you're everywhere doing everything now.
Trying to do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Trying to make it work. But you're everywhere. You had your tour. So everybody joining us. Obviously, we have Pete Evick on from the Bret Michaels band, but you have a lot going on: bourbon, books, candles, and also my favorite, which I love, is your new single. I was listening to it.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I do. I love it. I love the back, the
MTV famous.
Thank you.
I love the book. Yeah, we just got the book. So everybody, oh, there it is. Everybody, bare knuckle bourbon. We gotta try it.
That's really what you guys should have.
We couldn't get it though. We tried.
We couldn't
find it.
I'm still bad with cameras going the opposite way. Like my hand does the wrong thing.
I know.
I do that too. You're always yelling at me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got to try that. See, we tried to buy it, but we can't get it here. What's up with that?
Were they sold out of it, or they don't sell it?
I didn't say it.
Well, some people are sold out of it, and some places didn't have it yet. So
Well, there's only going to be one distributor. There's one distributor that can sell it only in Virginia, and there's one distributor that can sell it the rest of the country.
Everywhere, yeah.
But the first that distributor got an order and sold out of it in one day. So now they've made a reorder, and as soon as they're restocked, I'll put that link up again.
Please do, because we just want to let you know that prior to you, we had Escape the Hive on, Mike and AD Adams, and they said hi to you.
Oh, hello. This is
they said hi to you. So tell Pete Evick we said hello. And they happen to be big bourbon whiskey drinkers. So we told them about bare knuckle. So we're all gonna have to drink that together one time.
That'd be great.
They're in Arizona though, but super cool. So they said hi, and maybe we'll somehow get the bare knuckle.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about bare knuckle first.
Okay.
So it started like a year ago? Was a little bit involved with that, right?
Maybe about 9 months ago when I first dove into making it happen. Yep. It was a long and incredibly educational process. There's a whole lot of laws and rules and everything in the alcohol industry, and doing it right, and those companies that run those things, they don't want to break any of the rules, even right down to what I'm allowed to post. Like it's interesting. I'm never allowed to show a post of me drinking it. I can hold the bottle.
I was wondering why I never saw you drinking it.
I can hold the bottle, but I can't actually make a post of me drinking it because it has something to do with the way you're allowed to sell and market alcohol. And I don't know all the rules. It's interesting though.
I mean, God, we wouldn't be good with that. You and I would not be good with that. I actually went to Kentucky, Pete. I went to Kentucky last year, and I saw how they made with the barrels and the wood, that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool, the actual process of it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I learned all of that. I sat there through all that process and how it all works. It's super interesting without a doubt. But these people that do this are wonderful. Did you go on that trail or whatever, the bourbon trail?
Yeah, the bourbon trail. But I stopped. The buck stopped with me when I had 3 bourbons, and I was like, I don't think I could walk anymore.
Come on,
I just
you can handle it.
And everything. Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Now, tell everybody what made you decide to make the bourbon. Like, what triggered that? Like,
you know what? I guess the whole thing is over the years, I have this entrepreneurial spirit, they say. So I'm always wanting to get my head in different things, but I only want to do things that are important to me. I don't ever like for example, I've never drank a cup of coffee in my life, right? I'm not a coffee guy. And as soon as the bourbon came out, I was approached by a few people about doing a coffee, and the answer is no, because it's not real to me. Like
Yeah.
it's not, everything I do is
Authentic. You're authentic.
authentic. And so, if you've gotten to know me enough, you know that I'm a lot like John Bon Jovi and John Cougar Mellencamp, or John Mellencamp, with the whole hometown type of thing. I'm not like,
Yeah.
my bank account's not like theirs, but
It was all-
and the bourbon's made here in Manassas, in my hometown, and
Yeah.
that was part of the connection to it. And every little part of the bourbon that makes it unique has to do with some different things about me. Like, for instance, we picked what proof it was going to be, and I picked 98 proof instead of just 100 proof. Because 1998 was the year I signed my first record deal. And so the bourbon is very personal to me. There's a lot of neat personal history in it, and just collaborating with a company from Manassas is from my hometown, and just helping to make our community bigger. Every bottle I sell brings some kind of awareness to another shop in Manassas. So it's about community. Yep.
That's what I love about you. And also not only your bourbon, but your new single. I love it. To Whom It May Concern, because I read all about it.
And you read the whole backstory.
Touching song from you also. Let's talk about that. New single.
So let's talk about it. So if you read the story, the song's actually almost 30 years old.
Yeah. I saw in 1998. I read a little bit the history about it.
Yeah. But the interesting thing is we were signed to Soul 3 Records, and we were making a record with Richard Goddard, if you look him up, he is he founded Blondie, he founded the Go-Go's, he produced those guys. He has some superstars under his wing, and we got along really great, and we were making this record, and I loved this song, and he loved the song, but he was like, in 1998 there was really no it was a pretty peaceful time in the world, comparatively speaking, to where we're at right now. Right. And, there wasn't a lot of bad going on. And he kept saying over and over again, this is such a great song, but it's a war protest song, and there's no real war happening right now. So we named the record To Whom It May Concern, and we released the album with different singles than that song. But so then, that song's always been in my back burner, my heart, and it's always felt important to me. And then I was going through a bunch of stuff, and I found this hard drive that had crashed back in 2002, maybe, I remember. And I remember I took it to a bunch of different repair facilities, and everyone said that it's gone, it's just dead. But I kept it for some reason. And, almost 30 years later, it shows up. And 21 years later, it shows up somehow in my stuff. And I plug it in, and it works.
Isn't that cool?
And it's almost like that was divine intervention to find that song, because the lyrics ring true about the world we're in today. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's what I love about it. Mm-hmm. It's really cool. Well, listen, and To Whom It May Concern, I like the title too.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Yeah, the To Whom It May Concern, if you really dive into what the lyric is a pretend conversation of that in my brain I'm having with Jesus, kind of saying, do you really believe in your own father's bullshit? Look at the world going on around you.
The bio about that, yeah.
Yeah, and so I thought that was pretty. I thought it was pretty powerful. You guys first met me when I did the 99 Red Balloons, and saw. I think you remember how struck I was at what was going on there, and I just it just seems like, I don't know, man. I'm not a religious guy, but it seems like if all that stuff's real, we're at the days. It's some weird stuff, So
I think you're more a little spiritual, a little bit. Are you? I think you're a little more spiritual.
It's hard to describe where I'm at and what I am with my life. I would certainly say spiritual. I'm not a man of Christian faith, and I'm not a man of believing in the Bible or the organized religions, but I have a path of my own.
What hell of a path? Bourbon, books, candles. I mean, rocker plays guitar. Bret Michaels, and your
What are
own.
you guys drinking today, by the way?
Now we're drinking Dewey Crush. You know, it's not bourbon, but it'll do.
Dewey Crush.
What is it? I don't know it.
It's ruby red grapefruit. What is this? Vodka?
Yeah, it's a vodka.
Oh, it's vodka.
Oh, right.
Can.
You love it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we do you know if you watch our show, so we open vodka a lot, right?
Yep.
So I'm very wild on tequila. Apparently you are too. So I started off with tequila. We went out and that didn't go so good. So now we have to go back to vodka because we can't be wild when we're out or anything like that. So we went back to vodka.
She doesn't want to talk about it, it looks like.
What?
Looks like she doesn't want to discuss her getting wild on the tequila.
Yeah, maybe like hers, my lips are sealed kind of thing.
Very much.
She's like nervous, like, what is she gonna say? No, not that, but certain things trigger the brain. Bourbon triggers my brain, tequila triggers my brain. Vodka is okay. Although I do like to taste different bourbons.
Yeah, the tequila is just too strong. Like to be out, like seeing bands and you're drinking tequila. It just hits you like all at once. And by the end of the night, you're like, ugh, I'm like ready to get sick. You know what I mean?
Brush your teeth and everything. It's unbelievable.
So I was fortunate enough to go to Sammy Hagar's 55th birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
But not in Cabo. He did a stateside version of it in Las Vegas. And at the time, my band was sponsored by Jägermeister, and he had his tequila. And the night before that, we played at my band had played at the Whiskey in Los Angeles. So we were celebrating the release of our second record, and we were celebrating that we had gotten far enough in the music business that we were getting invites to these kind of things. And so when we walked in there, me and the guy that was running my record label, and Chuck, my drummer, we decided that for every Jägermeister shot we did to represent our band, we were also going to do a shot of tequila to represent Sammy Hagar. Okay. And we did 12 to 15 of these. So by the end of the night, I had done 30 total shots.
Woo!
24 to 30 shots and mixing tequila and Jaeger.
Oh.
And I was escorted out.
I'm sure.
All right. Do you remember this? Mindy and I got you a shot. So we went to the M3 Rock Festival. You probably don't remember this. And then we bought him a shot. We were like, how many shots is he going to have? I'm like,
about the Friday night.
The Friday night. We went to your pre-party.
Yeah.
Probably not. Anyway, it's okay. But anyway.
I do remember. Go on.
I don't know. He's up there with his all shots lined up. So I'm like, we're getting him a shot anyway. So we come up, give you the shots. You're like slamming the shots down. And you just sang all fluent, you know, like, hey, I'm going to do some more shots. And then that was it. After that.
I fell apart. We all still talk about that. Even Eric, the guy that runs M3.
I love Eric Baker. Yeah.
Eric was out on tour with us because Starship, he manages Starship. Yeah. So he was out on the party girl. And every day he'd have this big smile on his face and just, they've asked us to do that again this year. They thought it was so good.
That's cool.
We'll be there.
Yeah, they thought it was fun, but at the end, I just fell asleep on my guitar. Were you guys there till the very end?
And then Mindy's like, we probably shouldn't have got him them shots. I'm like,
everybody else?
No. That's how that acoustic gig goes. We go until we can't. That's how it's supposed to be.
And even though I had the best time on the whole, all the bands, we remember the pre-party. Yeah. So see that?
Yeah, it was cool. And Lita Ford's crew came in and got up with us, and Ted Pulley from Danger got up and played with us.
Ted Pulley was sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been texting Ted all day long.
That's what I like about the M3 pre-party because it's so laid back and M3 Rock Festival, but everybody's so laid back and security's not breathing down your neck, which I like. Everybody's so nice. I love that.
Yeah.
It's fun. All right, so we talked about the bourbon. Are you drinking bourbon now or no?
Not right this second.
Oh, okay. You can't drink it. That's right? Oh, you can't.
After we hang up, I have to drive for about 40 minutes. I'm going to see Saliva tonight.
We're going to hold you up.
No, I'm good. I don't have to leave yet, but yeah. Are you guys Saliva fans at all?
I like Saliva.
Yeah.
I just saw online that Josie Scott was doing he's out solo now. The original.
That's which version. Josie's one of my buddies. That's which version I'm going to see.
Oh, cool. Aww, cool. Yeah,
cool.
I've met him before. He's really, really. I miss him being in Saliva, actually.
Yeah. So I guess I didn't realize there's two versions of it now.
Yeah.
I did notice he's calling this Josie Scott's saliva. So there you go.
Oh, that's cool. I hope you tell him to come to Philadelphia.
Tell Mindy said hi.
I will, without a doubt. I will tell him.
Oh my God. Well, we thank you because we know I get to go to your party gras, and I cannot even believe the energy that you guys have. I mean, one show after another, you're always hustling something. I'm like exhausted. I'm like, how do I do it? Like I swear to God, like it's crazy.
I watch you guys, and you're always out doing something. You have more energy than me, without a doubt.
I'm making a video in my living room. What am I doing?
I always see you guys live out different places. You're always Facebook Live and watching some other band or something like that.
We're getting a little bigger now.
Yeah, everybody knows who you guys are.
Wow,
they do. When we go out, people be like, "Hey, aren't you two girls in their alcohol?" We're like,
"Yeah."
In our faces, we're like, "What?"
Yeah, people love you guys. It's growing. It's great.
Oh, thank you. We hope so. Well, you know what? Because we're like little peons down here, and you guys are not. So, like, we love when you guys come on. It's fun. You know, you hang out for like a half hour and talk about all your upcoming stuff and your books, your bourbons, your candles, your singles.
Yeah. You guys, I don't see any Van Halen pictures back on that wall. You got no Van Halen anywhere?
Mindy,
hey,
you got no Van Halen?
I don't know. I have the Van Halen albums.
No, she
I have
has
all
lots
the
of
albums.
Kiss and,
I have all the
Bret
albums
Michaels.
downstairs.
You're lucky you got all that Kiss up there to make up for it.
Yeah, and Motley Crue on the opposite side. I do have Bret Michaels right here.
Oh, there's Bret Michaels right there.
I see him. Always looking.
You probably see him all the time.
He wrote, Mindy, you rock my world.
Yeah. Nice.
You
got the Marshall refrigerator back there?
Oh, you like that?
It's the Motley Crue version now.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a Motley Crue version.
Isn't that so cute?
Yeah.
It's where our stashes.
It says Crue. It says on it.
That's cool.
You like my hat?
Very much.
Kiss hat. I love a Kiss hat.
We got a Kiss hat. I got nothing. That's just all Mindy stuff. It's cool, right?
Yeah, next time I want at least one Van Halen picture up there.
Yeah, man. Get the Van Halen picture up here.
I don't have. I have all the albums. I should
bring the albums up here. I'm gonna bring the albums up here.
I have all my record albums.
Put them all up here. We'll display them.
There you go. I'll put them.
She has all kinds of albums and everything. All down. We're gonna bring them up. I'll carry them up.
We'll hold them up. Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Nice.
Let's talk about. I got something else I want to talk about.
Book.
The book.
Book signing.
I love the cover. I didn't make the cover, so I'm not bragging on myself. Chris Carroll made that cover, but man, I love it. Every time I see it, it cracks me up.
All right, this is what happened. I actually didn't crack up. I actually cried when I saw the cover because it reminded me of back in the day. So
right.
I opened it up and I went, oh my God. And I got like filled up because it's emotional, but it's actually really cool. See, everybody better get the book.
So here's interesting. See the guitar on the front?
Yeah.
That's not just a graphic. That is, look right there. Look up on my screen.
Oh wow. Oh my God. It's even more sentimental. How cute. I love that.
That's the actual guitar that I talk about in the book. When I talk about the cop one night let me go because I was a guy with the green guitar. So that's why that cover is so important to me. We photoshopped the actual real guitar that most of those stories are about into that. So
this is so cool. We're gonna do lullabies at night. Read a chapter. We read a chapter each night.
Yeah, you guys should do that. That'd be awesome. But I appreciate you guys showing it up on the screen, and I really hope your listeners have interest in it and pick up a copy, man. I like the book, and if you're our age and into our music, there's a lot of stuff for everybody.
Addicts. I'm like, you know what? Because you talked about it last time, and I finally got it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to read this now because I mean, it's really interesting. It's like right up our alley, and it's from Pete Evick.
Exactly.
Everybody get your copy.
MTV famous.
That's awesome. Now, what made you come up with the book? I know you're always thinking, but what made you decide to write?
Well, that's my second book.
Yeah.
The first book I wrote out of a dark time and depression in my life, but it was so rewarding when I wrote the book, like just having it in my hand, and
Yeah.
it was great. And it's different than the music business. Music, when you release a song, the first day you release that song is the biggest it ever is, and then everyone gets it, and then it fades out. A book's a different thing. A book can continue to grow over years. It doesn't go out of style. There's no trend to a book. You know what I mean? So it's a neat thing because it continues to sell where records stop, stop short. But when I wrote the first book, I thought I would never, it was a lot of work. And I thought I'm never doing that again. And then I was doing a series of podcasts. Same time I did your show, I met a guy named Steve Olivis. Do you know him?
Do you know him?
Who?
Steve Olivis. He does a bunch of podcast shows too, and he's a therapist, and he's a genius. He's this great guy, but he writes books. He just got done writing a book with Bobby Brown, Jane Lane's ex-wife.
Yeah.
But he asked me if I was interested in doing a second book, and just the fact that he thought it'd be a good idea inspired me enough to get up and write the second one.
I love it.
Thank you.
What's that say?
Pete Evick, Steve Olivis. He just said it.
Oh, yeah, on the side here, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Darius, that's Steve's name.
This is a nice book too. I got the hardback.
Yeah, it looks good, right? I think it, again, I'm not the artist, but it looks like a neat package to me. I was really proud of the way it came out.
Quality is very nice. I like the letter, the form, the font. I like that. Like who cares what I like, but I'm just saying.
That's why they watch the show, because they do care what you guys like.
Thank you. Well, I love this book, and also because it brings us back to our day. I like the font. I like the cover. It's a very look how I feel it's made nice.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you going to do any book signings anywhere?
Well, the answer to that is no. I do offer every couple of weeks. I put a few books up online and autograph them. I put 5 new autograph books up. But you guys ever seen Spinal Tap?
Yes.
You know when they go and do the thing with the record store and no one shows up? The fear of that happening with a book signing, I can't. People ask me when I did my first book, I just I can't imagine opening the door and no one being there. The answer is no. I can't do it.
Yeah. How about if I text you first and I know I'm going to see you in person, and I put the book in my bag with a.
Oh yeah, I'll sign. I sign. People bring the books to the show all the time. I'll sign them there. But I'm never going to a local bookstore at 3:00 to meet a crowd of people to sign it, because it wouldn't happen.
I think you have a lot of people that want you to sign their book. I think that you'd be bombarded. I think the opposite. Don't you? I think, my God, we'll never get in line. We're never going to believe it.
That's very kind of you to think. I'm going to go on tonight believing that's true.
I'll tell you why we love you. I mean, for me personally, you're a very humble person because you're everywhere. I mean, honestly, you are really everywhere. And like I said, I don't know how every night with the shows, God bless you. And then you're all on your own stuff and books and bourbon and candles and making your own music and playing with Bret Michaels. Honestly, do you sleep? Do you sleep?
The truth to that matter is, for the last almost 8 years, not at all.
No, I don't sleep either.
I went to the doctors a couple weeks ago and basically said, I have to fix this because I have so much responsibility. And it was getting to the point where by 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon on any given day, I felt like I'd been hit by a truck.
Exhausted.
After Party Girl was exhausting. That was a lot of work. And the book came out and the bourbon all came out at the same time. I was trying to release all of those things 3 months apart from each other. The book and the bourbon were both supposed to be out long before Party Girl started, and it all happened in 1 week, and I had to promote everything at the same time. And I just, once the Party Girl tour was over, I came home and I had to figure out how to sleep. So I went to the doctor, and I'd been to the doctor several times, and they never gave me the right answers. And this time, for whatever reason, I said the right thing or described what was happening correctly. And he prescribed me a pill that solved everything. And for the last 2 weeks now, I've slept more than I've slept in a decade.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous. So let me tell you about me. I sleep like 4 hours a night. I'm the worst sleeper. I'm up ordering stuff on Amazon. That's like
Yeah.
oh, I'm not kidding you. I ordered this at 2 a.m. I think I texted you. It came a couple days later.
Right. You
Oh.
know, I actually, it's funny you say that with Shining Soul, the candle company. When we first started that, and we're going into our 11th year now. Time flies, but when we first started that, I had I still have the online sales. I get an alert on my cell phone every time we have a sale, and that was fine when 10 years ago when you were talking about a sale or two a day. The company's grown to the point where I shouldn't have that on my phone anymore. But my point is, I get the biggest kick out of watching what time people buy stuff. 4 o'clock in the morning, someone buys a candle. You know what I mean? And it's what you're talking about. 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody all of a sudden decides they need all this stuff. But it's probably people like you and me, just wide awake in the middle of the night. And what are you going to do?
Sleep. I don't know what it is. I did go to the doctors. Can you text me off? Can you text me the pill because I need to ask my doctor? Because listen, I don't sleep. I am exhausted. I'm always on the go. So
Yeah.
Up at 6 o'clock. I'm a night owl too, so I get up at 6 a.m. Not that anybody really cares about my schedule, but I do get up at 6 and I'm on the go, and I'll go to bed at like 3 in the morning. I get 3 hours, 4 hours sleep. So I'm like, I tried all that stuff, the gummies and all. I get the melatonin don't help. I took 10 melatonin, I would be dead. Nothing happened.
Really?
Nothing.
So before I went to this medicine, I was trying to use the gummies, and the gummies would help more than anything I'd ever tried. But it eventually built up a strange tolerance to that real quick too.
Find some. I need to find Pete's medicine.
You took 10 melatonin?
Scout's honor, swear to God, I took 10 gummies. First, I did like 5 and like 10 I took so many milligrams. I said, man, what is going on with me? Exactly. I was wide awake. They did the adverse effect on me. That was all wired up. I cut down my coffee. Well, not the alcohol, but the coffee I cut down. I mean, I tried to exercise. I don't know, work. I don't know. Nothing's working for me.
Right.
Help.
I'll text you what I know on the side.
Oh, thank you. But I'll be like, I need to sleep. So now, what's going to help me sleep now? I got my book. I'm going to read at night because my doctor said, start reading, Dawn. Read at night. It'll make you sleepy.
A lot of people say that.
So everybody, if you can't sleep, get the book.
But I will tell you that at any given time, if there was something on the TV that I absolutely wanted to watch, like I was like, I'm going to watch this right now. I have to see this. I put it on and I fall right asleep.
Yeah, I fall asleep on the sofa, but getting in the bed's another story. Like I'll fall asleep on my sofa, but I have to fall asleep when I gotta fall asleep. If not,
yeah,
right. And then when you do wake up and go to your bed, you're wide awake and you never get back to sleep.
I'm like, why did I even come here? I should sit on the sofa.
Exactly.
So I have a hard time with that.
Right.
Talk about sleep deprivation on.
Yeah, but the worst thing you can do is be on your phone before you.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's the light.
Yeah, right.
And stuff, books and all.
I've seen studies about that. That's true. They say, yeah.
Well, what are we gonna do?
You just go in,
if I put my phone in the other room, I'll walk in and get it. It's not gonna work.
Right. I get it.
I start looking up concerts. Where we're gonna go, man? Oh, speaking of concerts, do you have anything up any upcoming shows or anything? I know you just had a whole tour, but
yeah, we're gonna announce this tomorrow, but we're coming to the Westbury on Long Island.
Oh, Long Island.
Yeah, I know you guys are Philly, but I've seen you in Long Island before.
I was 89 North with Bob.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know you can get out that way. I don't know that we have anything else Philly wise right now. We rarely get in that area. I was excited we got there this summer.
Yeah, Camden. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, we're always on tour. I'm leaving tomorrow for we're doing something in Florida this weekend, and then we're in Kentucky and Indiana the next weekend. We never stop.
I'm exhausted right now. I'm ready to fall asleep, Pete. No,
come on. I'll send you my pills.
How do you get the energy?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You won't have it any other way either. That's great. Good for you.
You can't. And now it's getting to that point where some dude and me were having a conversation the other day, and I don't know who he was, but he said he was talking about how much I do, and they're like, a lot of people your age, they finally start trying to slow down, and then they deteriorate because they, once you kind of go, oh, I'm old, then you get old, right? You know,
Yeah.
and so that's a fear. Part of me is really wanting to slow down and enjoy things a little bit differently, but then I'm afraid that I'll become this lazy piece of shit couch potato or something like that. You don't know, because I do enjoy sitting down doing nothing. Most people wouldn't believe that, but I fucking love to do nothing.
I got to keep going.
Yeah.
I'll do nothing when I'm dead.
Right. But when I say love to do nothing, I love quiet time to reflect and think, because I am an artist. So I'm either thinking about my next book, my next project, or whatever. So I enjoy being able to just sit. I'll sit in hotel rooms without the TV on, complete silence for 6 and 7 hours sometimes, just hoping my next idea comes to me.
Yeah.
Aw.
You know.
That's nice that you're like that. That's good. They got to catch up on your brain.
Yeah, but there's also a paranoid musician in you that spends enough time in your own head. It is bad for you too. And then you decide that everyone's out partying and they're all talking shit about you, and you left you in the hotel alone because everyone hates you. It goes both ways. You know?
You're so funny. Oh my God. Well, I don't think anybody hates you. And I mean, same. Everybody knows who's on. Pete Evick. And all right, so you got the bourbon. Everybody get that bourbon. Bare knuckle. Hopefully, I'm going to get some soon with Mindy. All right, we got that.
Maybe in Delaware we can get it.
What's the Total Wines?
That's not Delaware is not Total Wine. It's
It's not.
No, that's down the street. Total Wine. What's the one in Delaware called? Oh, I don't even
Total Wine.
No, it's not. It's called something else.
We'll figure it out. Well, we're gonna get the bourbon, bare knuckle. Everybody else should get the bourbon. If you're in Virginia, get the bare knuckle, right?
Yep. And I put the link up on my site all the time so that you can get it. And then again, as soon as it's available back in the national distributor, I'll put that link up too.
Is that link? So when we go on that link, we have it sent to Philly.
Right.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the link in a while.
Yeah. Well, because they sold out the first day and I had to take it back down. So as soon as they're restocked, I'll put it back up.
Because what we want to do is we want to try two girls and our alcohol. We want to have you on, and we have huge bourbon whiskey drinkers from Escape the Hive. They want to drink whiskey with us.
All right.
I'm all right.
Do it. I if I can figure out a way to get you guys a bottle, let me figure out if I can.
No, I mean, I'll get the bottle. I thank you, but like the people we had on before, like they like all that. They want to. They actually want to drink with us. You believe it?
Right.
You believe people want to drink with us? Not like it.
I mean, that's I can't. I imagine everybody does after you started the show, right?
Right.
Yeah, we got to slow down on the alcohol.
No. Keep going.
Yeah, we got to keep going. All right, so we got the bourbon. Everybody better get the book. The book signing. The book signing. I'm gonna text me like, "Yo, sign my book."
I'll drive up and sign it for you.
There you go.
How long will it take you to get here? I'm ready now. Oh, you're going to
Are you guys right in Philly? Like what?
I live in actually Center City, Philly, near well, we're not going to say, but I live near the Rocky statue.
No. So I can get to the South Street in Philly in 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Really? We should go to Dobbs with him. How fun would that be?
Dobbs is the place that used to be the Pontiac Grill.
No, Dobbs reopened again. It's open.
At one point,
Dobbs is what's it called?
JC Dobbs.
JC Dobbs.
Yeah, it's right. It used to be called the Pontiac Grill for a while, right?
Yeah, it's open again.
Yeah. Right across the street from that pizza place that sells those gigantic pizza slices all night long.
All right, this is what you should do. Not that you really have any time in your hands, but you should bring your guitar, right? We'll go to Dobbs. We'll bring the bare knuckle. We'll bring the book and the candle, and we're all set.
We'll have a party. I'll come up there. I love it up there. We'll figure out a way to do that.
Can I ask you a question? Like, you know, like you play big stadiums and stuff like that. I think that's great, though. All the stadiums you played, all your career. But do you like the little small venues too? Like the small, like I like the vibe.
Very much.
Me too.
It's funny because I'll do some nights. Saturday night I'll play in front of 50,000 people, and then I'll fly home. And Sunday I'll play a little brewery in my hometown and in front of 20 people. And each experience has its own gift. But when you play those little gigs and you're singing your heart out and you're trying to win over complete strangers without the roar of that giant crowd, that's where you really learn what it's all about. That's where your heart, that's where you become tough and weak at the same time. And it's where you make real fans and friends that last a lifetime.
Aww.
Yeah.
I think that too. Not that I've ever been on a stage or, played in front of 20 people, but but like just the whole feel. Like I love going to like concerts, like you said, 30, 40, 50,000 people. And then I love these little small like Dobbs or Debonair or the night at the M3 Rock Festival. We did the I love that. It's close knit, family oriented. People love that. People really
very much. And I like even smaller than that encore place. I love just tiki bars and dock bars out on the water, little places that literally hold half the size of that place we played at M3. And I like doing it on like Monday nights and Tuesday nights when the only people in there are like 4 locals, but they'll tell that story for the rest of their life, Yeah,
that's why I love that. I like I said, I like the stadium tours, but I love the small like mom and pop because it's like more personable. People like that once in a while.
Very much. I agree.
Well, let's get that going on. 2 girls and alcohol. Pete Evick, Bare Knuckles, MMTV famous. I can't even talk. Single called "To Whom It May Concern."
There you go. You got it all.
That's a mouthful. All right, so I thank you so much for coming on because we know that you are super, super busy.
Busy guy.
It's your second time on here, and we appreciate it because
never too busy for you guys. Anytime you want, I would do this, and once a week I would do this if you asked me. So
cute.
There you go. Come on once a week.
Once a week.
All right, guys.
Because I need to fall asleep after a lullaby. Can you sing for us or something?
What do you want me to sing for you?
Aw, how nice is he? Oh, sing your song, To Whom It May Concern.
I don't have a guitar on me.
Hold it off the wall. Get that green one.
Those are electric. It won't sound right.
Let's do Shallow together.
What? Maybe next time. Time.
Her and I go karaoke, and we always sing Shallow together. I mean, not together.
Yeah? Go ahead.
Home Sweet Home we sing.
Oh, we said Swing Home, Sweet Home. Swing, I said swing. We did Shallow together.
I didn't do it. You did it with Brian.
Oh, that's right. I did do it. I forgot.
All right. All right.
All right. The next time, it's going to go sideways. The next time that you come on.
What's going to go sideways?
No, our podcast will go sideways in a minute. Bring one of your guitars on, right? This is on my bucket list. Pete Evick playing the guitar for 2 girls and their alcohol, and we'll learn his new single and we'll sing it with him.
That's a deal. We're going to do it next week. We're going to do it now.
What?
We're going to do it next week.
All right. We'll get on it.
I have a better idea. Let's bring on the whole Bret Michaels band. There you go.
I could get them all but one.
I know.
Which one?
Bret.
I know.
Bret.
Oh, yeah. Well, who's the other ones in the band?
There's Norman and Mary. Norman, Mary, Rob, and Dean.
I only know Bret Michaels and Pete Evick.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lady that sings backup.
Becky.
We'll get her on. Oh, she'll sing with us.
There you go.
How fun would that be?
And she'll drink with you.
Oh my God, we're gonna switch it up. And just not to get off the subject, but we had Gavin on and his band.
Yeah.
They were so cute and so nice. We had so much fun with them. Yeah.
You had the whole band on the show?
The whole band.
Thank you. The whole band came on for us.
That's good. Were they nice?
Very nice. They were all in the backyard, and we asked each one of them, how they got involved, and they went through the whole story, and they were fun, right? They were funny.
Yeah. And Gavin went, "Hey, Mindy," I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Park Avenue leads to," and I went, "Skid Row."
Oh yeah.
He loves it. That's good. Thank you guys for taking care of him, man.
Oh yeah. He's all over. You know what I told him though? I'm like, the one thing, if I have any advice to give you, is you got to bump up your social media.
Yeah, I tell him all the time.
Yeah.
He's stubborn about it. It's like, this is what you have to do to make this happen. And you guys just keep telling him that. If you have his phone number, just text him every day, social media.
He might block me if I do that. I'm not going to get blocked from him.
Oh, I have control of that phone. It's on my plan. I'll go in and unblock.
I I did tell him though, because he came on, he told us about social media. He's not a big fan. I get it. Social media is good, but it ruins things too a little bit. I mean, think about it.
Yeah, but you can't build a following without it.
Right, you can't build a following without. That's the thing. All right, well, all right, Gavin, get on your Instagram, okay? Pop us. All right.
All right.
Look up anymore. All right, everybody. Pete Evick is on, and everybody better get his Bare Knuckles Bourbon, his book. Where's my book?
I'm pointing again.
The book's the most important thing.
This is the most important thing. And honestly, this is so heart-driven, this book. This is going to be good. This is going to be our lullaby tonight. It's going to be one of the books you can't put down. And everybody check out Pete Evick's new single, To Whom It May Concern.
Guys are too
And don't forget about them candles.
What's that?
Don't forget about the candles.
Oh, shiningsoul.com. Soul with one O, SOL. That's make your house smell good, or your car, or whatever you want.
I mean, God bless you. Bourbon, alcohol, books. I mean, candles. I can't. Candles.
Wait till you see my announcement Friday for my new company. I actually, my partner is down at the what, I don't know what you would call it, but I have another company called the Virginia Sauce and Spice Company that I do Jamaican jerk marinade stuff. And we're gonna have some dry rubs and different things. But the big announcement for that is this weekend. So you're the first person I'm speaking to this about.
All right, dry rubs coming our way.
You guys come to Virginia, 2.5 hours. Come on down.
Yeah, I'll get in the car tonight. You don't know. We're ready to go.
Come on.
We're gonna go off the air, not right now. Oh, look at the dog. How cute. Giving him a kiss. Aw.
That's Boba.
How cute. Aw, Boba. Sam's dog.
Yeah.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. When you're not on tour, whatever you're doing, we're gonna get in the car, right? Get Gavin together too. We're gonna come down. We're gonna drink some bourbon, right?
Yep.
This is gonna be a good night. We're gonna drink some bourbon.
Right.
Dry rub going on, right?
Yep.
We're gonna light some candles. You're gonna sing your new song
and read us your book.
And you're gonna read us your book, and that's gonna be so much fun.
All right, when you're ready.
All in, and everybody's gonna be like, "Damn, look at two girls around alcohol." Pete Evick, bourbon, book, song. I mean, it's good. And then
I need to just hire you guys full time to help me out.
Yeah,
you should.
What do you need us to do? I'll drink the bourbon for you. We got
just keep saying good things about the stuff I do. That's all.
Yeah, but see, it comes from the heart, because to be honest with you, do you know how, like you said before, when we started the conversation, that you got to believe in stuff, in other words?
Yeah.
That's how we are. I'm not going to
yeah, you don't fake it. Neither of you two. You guys don't have good liar faces. Yeah. you can read you guys like a book when you like or don't like something. So.
No, right? That's we wear a heart on our sleeve. And that's the thing. Like, some people come on, I'm like, no. And then somebody, hey, you have to.
Right. You got
it. But the thing is, I will drink bourbon. I like to read a book, and I like music. I like candles. And Pete Evick. So there we go. All right. Send us your address. And everybody check out Pete Evick's, all his stuff he has going on.
Yep.
And thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
And enjoy Saliva tonight.
I'm going to get ready to go right now.
Get there. Go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Pete. So nice. Bye, Pete. Get the bourbon, get the book, get the candles, get the...
I'm going to. Bye, guys.
Bye, Pete. Everybody, Pete Evick from the Bret Michaels Band. His new book.
MTV Famous.
I can't wait until we read that.
Wait, can we see it?
Make
Make sure you get his book. Where did you say it was available? Amazon.
Amazon. That's why I got it at 3 a.m.
You can get it on Amazon.
Also, when he puts the site up, it's going to be Bare Knuckles. We want to check out the bourbon.
Yeah.
Also, check out his candle line and his new single, To Whom It May Concern. And we're going to be taking a road trip to Pete Evick's. All right, everybody. On that note,
cheers
to two girls and
their alcohol.
Peace.
Oh, and don't mind this. I got to tell you. Forget it.
I got to tell you this one. Unbelievable. And I mean it.
Bye. Until next time.